We are now at DEFCON 2.
What the devil is going on, Lieutenant?
He's surfaced, Mr. President. I'm sure you all recognize this man. We know him only as Youri, fugitive advisor to Soviet Premier Romanov. While we were busy fighting the Soviets, Youri was using his mind control technology to establish a secret army of his own. A group of Youri's initiates have taken Alcatraz Island here in San Francisco. They've constructed some sort of device there.
What kind of device?
Perhaps I can explain, Mr. President.
Youri.
The device is called a psychic dominator. There is a network of such devices spread across the globe.
More of your mind control tricks?
No tricks, Mr. President. In a few moments, I will unleash a tidal wave of psychic energy designed to dominate the minds of an entire planet. There will be no more free will, only my will.
Youri. 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 The war's over. Can't we all just get along? What if I was to give you a full presidential pardon? Your country needs a leader. It could be you.
Why should I be content to lead one nation if I can control the whole world, Mr. President?
You can't threaten us. We're the most powerful nation on Earth. We did win the war, you know.
Did you? Indeed? I think not.
Mr. President, something's happening. The device is beginning to deploy.
Call in an airstrike. I want that tower taken out.
Command, this is Mojo 1. We are on station.
Roger, Mojo 1. Target is located on Alcatraz Island, Vector 270, at 10 miles.
Target acquired. Engage! Engage!
In San Francisco, the psychic dominator on Alcatraz will not function.
Most unfortunate. But we have other devices. I think time has come to activate them.
shockwaves of energy across the globe.
My God, that maniac's really going to do it. May God help us all.
The situation looks bad, Commander. Youri's forces have successfully detonated 2 of his psychic dominator devices, turning much of the planet into mindless Youri drones. Luckily, the device here in San Francisco seems to be underpowered. It hasn't been activated yet. Stand by, Commander. I have Special Agent Tanya on the line.
There may be a way out of this, Commander. Doc Einstein has a new toy. Now, it hasn't been tested yet, but it might be our only way out of this. Right, Doc? Doc?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is my prototype temporal displacement device. I believe we can use it to transport your forces backwards in time. With luck, you may be able to avert the psychic dominator disaster before it has begun.
But we don't have a lot of time, Commander. Yuri's forces are trying to capture power plants throughout the city to divert power to the Psychic Dominator. Well, the Doc's machine needs power too. So you have to get out there and you have to capture power plants yourself. Hey, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. I'm a field op, I'm not a strategist. And I hate to admit it, but right now I wish General Carver was still alive.
If my device works, Miss Tanya, you may get your wish. When you return to the past, contact my earlier self. I may be able to help, yeah?
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Unit lost. Incoming transmission.
The time machine is just south of the Golden Gate Bridge.
The Golden Gate Bridge entrance was destroyed by the Soviets during the war. Protect the time machine until you can capture enough power plants to bring it online. Be careful, Commander. Yuri's initiates are combing the city. They want those power plants too. Commander, these are Guardian GIs. They're armed with both machine guns and anti-tank rockets. When deployed, they are able to reduce a tank into scrap metal in seconds. Battle control online.
Nobody here but us trees. Look natural. Analyzing schematics. Got the plans right here. Need a repair?
Good job, Commander.
I won't
Just
be
a
late.
few more power
I've
plants
got the
and we should
knowledge.
be able to power
Yes,
up the
sir.
time machine. Our base is under attack.
Moving. Aren't the trees lovely?
The Gatling
Look natural.
cannon defense
I've got
structures
the
are
knowledge.
lethal to both
Yes,
land and
sir.
air units. Their
I won't be
cannons
late.
spin and fire faster the longer a target is within range. Training. Incoming transmission. Commander, the time machine is powered up. We're ready to make the time shift.
Woo-hoo! Let's shake it, baby.
Hang on, this is going to be a close one.
I fear you are out of time. Don't worry, it will be quite painless, and life will be so much simpler for you with no freedom of will.
Incoming transmission.
You did it, Commander. The time shift was successful.
Yeah, but we couldn't have come at a worse time. We're sitting right in the middle of the first Soviet occupation. Use the Grand Cannons to soften up the Soviets. And when you give me the word, I'll swim to Alcatraz and I'll turn that Psychic Dominator into scrap metal.
Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
One short swim to Alcatraz and I'll blow that Psychic contraption sky high! Let's go! Bag 'em up! Gotcha! Nothing to stop me. Nothing to stop me. Another loop. Let's get to it. Yeah!
Mission accomplished.
Traveling back in time gives us another opportunity, Commander. President Dugan asked me to contact an old friend once we arrived. I hope you're sitting down.
Well, Commander, from what I understand, the future ain't what it used to be. Now, our job is to set it right. According to Executive Order 9066, which, by the way, won't be written for another couple of months. You know, a man could blow a fuse getting his mind around this time travel stuff here. Anyway, the gist of this thing is that we're involved until the bitter end. We got a job to do, son. Lieutenant will fill you in.
Commander, Youri has taken control of Hollywood using mind control technology. He's begun to use the media to spread subliminal propaganda. Here's a sample, with the subliminal mind control properties filtered out.
We fight a life or death struggle against the powers of capitalism. Only complete faith in Youri can protect you. Only total compliance will save the lives of you. you and your family. Empty your mind and submit to my will. The less you know, the better off you will be. I'm Youri. Obey me.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission.
Commander, your MCV is in position near the Los Angeles International Airport. You should establish your own base before attempting to locate Youri's forces.
Sir, if you can secure the area around LAX and then get an engineer inside, we will have access to paratrooper reinforcements. Incoming transmission.
Commander, the enemy is using a horrifying new technology. This is a grinder. These devices can break down anything, be it mechanical or organic. They're feeding these grinders with captive civilians, reducing them to raw materials used to fund their war efforts.
Youri's clones are not as powerful as the original, but their ability to control minds is a definite threat on the battlefield. Battle control online. New construction options. You found a movie action hero, Commander. Love his westerns. Do you think you could get his autograph from him when you get a chance?
Sir, yes, sir.
Incoming transmission.
Orders? Got it. Some of these Hollywood civilians are pretty tough characters, Commander. They might be able to help you.
How about some action?
Sir, our new battle fortress crushes enemy armor that crosses its path while it carries our soldiers to battle. Plus, everyone inside can fire from its many gun ports. Reinforcements have arrived.
Your mind is on job, right? You should leave before I'm angry.
Resolving target order.
Aren't you overreacting?
Thanks for rescuing us, sir. Let's put the rest of Youri's grinders out of business.
Focusing light energy. Adjusting stabilizers.
Warning, chronosphere activated.
Distortion.
Unit ready.
Intensified flight trajectory. Resolving target coordinates.
Nice going, Commander. Youri won't be using civilians to fund his war machine any longer. Maybe they'll make a movie about you after all this is over. New mission objective
Positional
received.
data received. Optic manifold panel in charge. Readjustment stabilized in working condition. Panels charged. Order, sir. Magnifier. Estimating distortion error. Function arcs.
Unit promoted.
Readjusting stabilizers. Light energy.
Unit promoted. Unit promoted. Mission accomplished.
We're receiving a streaming video feed via satellite uplink, Commander. It's from Chairman Bing, the trillionaire CEO of the Massive Soft Corporation in Seattle, Washington. I'm patching it through now.
I don't know how long I'll be able to stay online. Youri's forces are crawling all over the Massive Soft campus. He's built a nuclear missile silo, and he's threatening to nuke Seattle unless I fund his war effort. He's also forcing our R&D department. It's some sort of special project. Looks to me like it's some genetic software.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission.
Satellite recon confirms that Youri's got an operational silo in the area. Taking out those nukes is priority 1. We have our own super weapon. One of Einstein's weather control machines. Use it on that base. Pronto!
This is the Space Needle, Commander. Garrisoning some GIs here will give us an excellent view of the city and allow us to better see what Youri's forces are doing. Be careful when you approach the massive soft campus, sir. Youri has guard units surrounding the main building. We can't afford to be caught by surprise. Battle control online.
Your target. Give me a job. Give me a target. Just
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
target.
Sir, we
Settling
need more
in.
power to bring the weather control device
Yes, sir.
back
Ready to go.
online.
High speed, low drag.
Firing system
Eliminate.
Unit lost. Congratulations, Commander. We're bringing in snipers to help you hold the plant. Yuri's certain to try and make a grab for it.
High speed, low drag. Fire zone confirmed. Unit reporting.
Machine shop captured. All vehicles will now auto-repair. Unit promoted. Incoming transmission.
I'm making a healthy donation to your war fund. Immediately.
Fast and light. Made for speed. Hitting them hard. Destination commander?
Reinforcements have arrived.
Give me a job.
Unit promoted.
Take me out. I love to camp. I love to camp. My scope. Settling in. Yes, sir. Give me a target. I love to camp. Vehicle ready for speed. We've got it.
Unit promoted. Unit promoted.
On the go. Commander, watch my gun. Of course.
Unit promoted. Lightning storm ready. Select
Yes,
target.
of course.
Warning. Lightning storm created.
Unit reporting. Watch my dust. We can make it. Watch my dust. Yes, sir. Watch my dust. Of course. Unit reporting. Hitting them hard. Unit reporting. Watch my dust. Hitting them hard. Give me a job. I'd love to camp.
Unit promoted.
Unit reporting.
Mission accomplished. I have terrible news, Commander. Professor Einstein has been captured. We believe Youri plans to force him to help improve the Psychic Dominator technology.
With the professor's help, Youri could finish the Psychic Dominator network even sooner. We cannot let that happen!
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. We've tracked the professor to a secret base here in Egypt. You'll have to construct your own base. Special Agent Tanya will be available to assist you with the professor's rescue. He's being held in a secret base near the large pyramid. There are oil fields to the east. Our new tank destroyers can easily cut through Yuri's forces here. Good luck. The German tank destroyer was designed to punch through vehicle armor. It's effective against enemy tanks, but it does very little damage to buildings. Incoming transmission.
Help me across the river, Commander, and I'll make your life a whole lot easier. Snatch the good doctor from Yuri's goons, and be out of there before they even know what hit him.
New construction options.
No fear, Tanya's here.
Battle control online.
Fire on sight.
Sir, it's imperative that we rescue Dr. Einstein as soon as possible. He's being held at a secret base near the giant pyramid.
You know, it might be
I
easier
get
to
the
get
oil
me across
moving
the
forward,
river than to
needle
get an
left.
entire army over
Fire
this
on
ridge.
sight. Air clearing bound.
Sir, the
Gotcha.
oil field is ours. Use engineers to take over the oil field.
Gotcha.
New construction options. Sir, this is the robot control center. With it, you can command our new robot tank. A fast attack.
No, moving forward.
Construction complete. Commander, beware of Yuri's psychic tower. If units get too close to it, they become mindless slaves to Youri. Destroying the tower or cutting its power will free up any controlled units.
No problem. I'm trained to resist mind control. Untouchable! Untouchable! What's up? Let's get to it!
It's about
pod.
Well done, sir. You've rescued Einstein. Transportation is en route to take him to safety. Commander, apparently the base guarding the Psychic Dominator is only a secondary installation. Youri has another massive base to the east. You need to level it. Chronosphere ready. Warning, chronosphere activated. Warning, lightning storm created. Unit ready. Unit promoted. Unit promoted.
Intensifying light trajectory.
Unit promoted.
Compensating for terrain flux.
Unit promoted. Unit ready. Mission accomplished.
Gentlemen, our spy satellites have spotted a huge laboratory facility in Australia. Now, this has got to be where Youri has his cloning operation. Intel's gotten wind of his plans. He intends to kidnap key Allied leaders and replace them with clones. Commander, some of our best operatives gave their lives to get this information. Let's make that sacrifice mean something. Take out that lab.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission. Youri's cloning facility is located in Sydney, Australia. We'll launch our offensive near the Opera House. Youri's lab is here. Intel also reports that he has a submarine fleet somewhere in the region. Youri's boomer submarines have ballistic missiles that can be fired from a great distance. Send dolphins and destroyers out as soon as you detect them. Sir, I'm getting chaotic readings from locations in the city. Youri must have deployed his chaos drones. If our forces get too close to those drones, they'll go berserk. Be careful, Commander. Our base is under attack. Incoming transmission. We're picking up a fleet of enemy subs moving on your position, Commander. These must be Youri's boomers. We think these deep-water submarines are armed with torpedoes, as well as heavy missiles capable of bombarding onshore targets.
Navigation systems ready. Speed to
Construction complete.
Speed to full.
Good news, Commander. Our Korean allies are grateful to us for freeing the Pacific of Youri's boomer fleet. They've assigned a squadron of their elite Black Eagles to assist us on this offensive. Unit, Bill Commander, Youri has begun to garrison his troops in the buildings of Sydney. I suggest you do the same. You must strengthen your position before Youri's clone hordes capture them all. Unit lost.
Need a conversion.
Commander, Youri is using the airport south of his base to bring in reinforcements. Capture it, sir, and we can turn the tables on him. Chronosphere ready. Unit ready. Unit promoted. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Focusing light energy.
Unit promoted. Unit promoted. New mission objective received. Unit promoted. Unit lost.
We'll work for food. Do I still need to shove it? Bring it away! Compensating for terrain flux.
Unit lost. Unit promoted. promoted. Unit
Panel, resolving target coordinates. What can I do? Whatever you say. Charge!
select target. Chronosphere ready. Unit lost. Warning, chronosphere activated. Mission accomplished.
Good news and bad news, Commander. The outcome of the war wasn't changed. The Soviets have surrendered. The bad news is, Youri's still at large. The world leaders aren't taking any chances. They're meeting at a classified location to sign the treaty with the Soviets. Per the General's orders, restrict...
Good day, Lieutenant. Where is this top-secret meeting of world leaders?
I can't...
Tell me.
London, England. Parliament building.
What in the blazes is going on? We've got an unauthorized transmission. Cut the satellite link. Well, blow it to Kingdom Come if you have to. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Since he can't clone the Allied leaders, he's bound to try a more direct approach. They're meeting in London right now to ratify the treaty with the Soviets. Get to London ASAP, Commander. And you, get a medic out to the lieutenant.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by. Incoming transmission.
This is a very important meeting, Commander. If this treaty is ratified, the Soviet forces will join us in the battle against Youri. We'll set up our defenses by the Parliament building. My money says Youri will launch an offensive from the east. He might even sneak down the Thames River. We've got to build us an impenetrable air and sea defense. The leaders are already arriving. If they get killed or mind controlled, everything we've done up till now won't mean diddly. Comprende?
You don't want the Vice President running the country, do you?
Guide me to safety.
Battle control online.
Squared away, sir!
Incoming transmission.
You cannot win, Commander. Soon the fool Romanov will be dead, and the Allied leaders will be under my control. Soon you will beg for my mercy and forgiveness. Perhaps you will live as a mindless slave. This might amuse me.
Construction complete.
You can make adjustments.
I hope you're ready, Commander. Youri's forces are inbound. Some of them might be sneaking up the Thames, so watch out.
Construction complete.
On their way!
Now, Commander, we've got some sort of UFO on the scope. Either it's an alien invasion or Youri's been watching too much TV. Watch yourself, Commander.
We can make adjustments.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
Parliament's under attack. Get your tail over there, Commander. The President is in there.
Unit promoted.
Don't let Parliament fall, Commander.
Unit promoted. Battle control offline. Incoming transmission.
That was some fine work, Commander. The treaty's been signed. We've tracked down the location of Youri's London base. Soviet forces will be joining us any time now. Use them. Burn that base to the ground and scatter the ashes.
Reinforcements have arrived. Battle control online.
The water's warm, yes? Right there, clear. Aircraft carrier responding. Release. Warm.
accomplished. Commander, I failed you. I put the whole operation in jeopardy when I told Youri that the world leaders were meeting in London. As of this moment, I'm tending my resignation.
Hogwash! You're a vital part of this team, Lieutenant. If you think you're the only officer ever to have his brain twisted by that maniac, you're free to leave. Otherwise, I won't hear any more foolishness about resignations. Are you with us?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now let's concentrate on finding this madman before he can do any more damage.
General, I think I have something.
Well, let's hear it.
I've been triangulating Yuri's transmissions, sir. I believe I've tracked his location.
Good to have you back, Lieutenant. Well, I'll be dipped in molasses. He's holed up in the Antarctic. Okay, this is it, Commander. The whole enchilada. Prepare to move out!
Incoming transmission. Our forces will deploy at Tierra del Fuego, at the southernmost tip of South America. You'll have to repair this abandoned Soviet base. The cliffs surrounding the Antarctic shoreline make a naval assault impossible. Once you get radar up and running, we'll chrono in an MCV. Yuri's transmissions are coming from the east. We're rooting for you, Commander. The whole world is watching and waiting. Battle control
Need a repair? Need a repair?
New construction
Analyzing
options.
schematics.
New construction options. Good job, Commander. We're searching for a suitable landing zone to chrono in your MCV. Just hold off Yuri's forces for a little longer. Building.
Order it. Let's set up shop.
We don't have much time, Commander. Build up your base in Antarctica quickly before Youri can overrun your position. Our base is under attack. Unit ready. Unit promoted. Unit lost. Our base is under attack. Repairing. Force shield ready. Repairing. Structure garrisoned. Sir, if you can combine Soviet technology with our own, you should be able to come up with some interesting results. It could give you the edge you need, Commander.
Now you see
Unit
me,
promoted.
soon you won't.
Unit promoted. Our base is under attack.
Natural sanctuary. Creeping ahead. Nobody here but us trees.
What's your request?
Warning. Genetic mutator activated. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready.
I know what your tactics are, General. And I can tell you, they won't work.
Warning. Lightning storm created. Construction complete. Unit lost. Select target. Unit ready. Chronosphere ready. Warning. Chronosphere activated. Repairing. Unit lost. Unit ready. Warning. Iron curtain activated. Unit promoted. Unit promoted.
Estimating distortion.
Unit ready. Unit promoted. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Calculating reflection arcs.
Unit ready. Unit promoted. Ore miner under attack. Unit ready. Warning, lightning storm created. Warning, nuclear missile launched. Unit promoted.
New coordinates processed.
Mission accomplished.
Listen to me. You will obey.
You behave, or there'll be no dessert tonight.
I'm Youri, and you will obey.
We've got a nice, safe spot for him to live out his days. Professor Einstein calls it a psychic isolation chamber. Thanks to you, Commander, he won't be able to mind control a fly. What the heck's going on?
We're picking up a time distortion wave, General.
It is the two timelines, Lieutenant. They are merging. One series of events must take precedence over the other.
Timelines merging in 3, 2, 1. We are now at DEFCON 2.
What the devil is going on, Lieutenant?
He's surfaced, Mr. President.
How you been, Mr. President?
General Carville. How?
Did you ever hear of time travel, sir?
What do you think? The President's having a victory bash at the White House tonight, so I thought maybe you might...
You coming, Commander?
That wasn't supposed to happen. Professor! Doc! Yeah, you still have that time machine, right? Good. Could you send me back in time like 2 hours? I don't think you got your timeline straight. Catch you on the replay?